We're here at the Values Voter Summit in Washington, and I have beside me Greg Quinlan, who is with the New Jersey Family Policy Council. Greg has an incredible testimony. He lived over a decade in the homosexual lifestyle, and after accepting Jesus Christ as his Savior, he left that lifestyle, and now he is helping people that are struggling with the sin of homosexuality. Greg, I wanted to talk to you today about a very sad story that we've just heard of. Ray Boltz, a very popular, widely known Christian music singer, he has announced to the Washington Blade that he is a homosexual. He says God made him that way, and I want to get your reaction. This is stunning news for the Christian community.
Yeah, it is stunning news. I'm absolutely shocked. I've got some of his CDs and cassette tapes, tells you how long it's been around. When he says that he's born that way, we now know for a fact that that's false. In fact, just last year in March, the director of the Human Genome Project, Dr. Francis Collins, said this. He says, homosexuality is not hardwired. There is no gay gene. We've mapped the human genome. We now know there is no genetic cause for homosexuality. In fact, study after study shows that nobody's born gay. And if there's any changes in brain or abnormalities, that usually comes after the behavior has started, not before. It's usually predicated on nurture. It's never nature.
Now, Ray Boltz, he divorced in 2005, but he was married for 33 years, has 4 kids. Tell us how devastating this is to his family. You know what happens in a situation like this.
Well, you start to wonder what predicated the divorce, if it wasn't this, or if he's decided to go this route because of the divorce. I don't know. Divorce is a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. But yeah, it's going to have a tremendous impact on his children, and I would hope that he thought this out. I don't know or haven't heard, and of course I shouldn't have heard, whether or not he sought any help about any same-sex attraction or any feelings that he had. But there is help for him. There's hope for him. And I would just hope that if he hears this, that he would start to seek that hope. I mean, he can even contact me through you folks, and we can set something up. I mean, there's no reason for him to be stuck where he is, to be where he's at.
Very interesting reaction from the Gospel Music Association, the group that gives out the Dove Awards. They say that they're not going to comment on the lifestyle choices of people in their community.
Well, does comment mean that you're not going to retract any of his music, that you're not going to ask for some of the awards back? I don't know what that means. Does that mean he no longer has membership? You can't. This is sin. You know, it's a disorder, yes, you could call it that, but this is sin. Homosexuality is something that you can't overcome. Like any sin, you can do that. Sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes it's hard. I'm not going to tell you it was easy. It certainly wasn't for me. But to sit there, when you make that kind of statement, it almost sounds like you're enabling a behavior that is frankly totally inconsistent, incongruent with the message of the gospel. But since no one's born a homosexual, if you live as a homosexual, you are living against God's purpose. It's outside of his purpose, because his purpose for a man and his purpose for a woman was to be together, not 2 men, not 2 women.
Greg, finally, the response from the Christian community, Christian radio stations, what should it be?
Well, we should, don't hate Ray Boltz. You love him. Except for the grace of God, where would we be? He needs our prayers in that sense. He needs our support. But I think Christian radio and other venues, maybe we shouldn't be playing his music. Powerful stuff. I mean, it was just powerful stuff. Passionate, just well done. But it's just unfortunate that this has happened. But Ray Boltz needs our prayers, because this is something he can't overcome.
Some important words from Greg Quinlan with the New Jersey Family Policy Council. Greg, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.